We've talked about this a lot over the years, but give me one good reason, two if you can, about why this year's team is going to be any better or any different than the last 25.
Well, I really believe our training camp can make a difference. I know it does for our fan involvement. I know it does, but the fact that you and I are sitting here from training camp doing it. But I believe it does for our team. I was sick when we didn't get to have training camp. I was sick when we didn't get to have preseason games. Because the team needs the crescendo. The team needs the build-up. One of the things that this does this year is kind of lets the Cowboys say 25, 26, 27 other teams may be at home. We're at camp. We're business as usual.
Well, your energy and your enthusiasm for all of this does seem to be back compared to last year. But Joe Avezzano, one of your former coaches, used to say to me all the time, defending you, that you're the most positive guy, the most enthusiastic guy, the most supportive in every respect. How do you do that?
Well, I got a little philosophical. I was looking for you on press day we had our press conference and ready for you too. But a lot of people, I hear reports back when we first get acquainted. And they said, well, he's naive. He's actually naive. I can't believe he's that naive. Well, it's a beautiful life to be naive. I don't want to be skeptical. I really want what you're saying to be something that way. Consequently, I have gone down a lot of dead ends. But it's a more fun life to be naive. You can have bigger train wrecks, but you can also have some things that nobody thought could work or could make sense of, and all of a sudden you've got the Dallas Cowboys. Everybody in Texas looked at buying the Dallas Cowboys before I did. And nobody, as a matter of fact, President Trump said, I feel sorry for that, whoever bought the Cowboys.
You said this the other day at that press conference you mentioned.
I would right now, if I could, and I knew had a good chance to do it, I'd do anything known to man to get in a Super Bowl. That's a fact.
But it's not a fact. That's not true. Would you hire a general manager and let him make all the football decisions?
Yes, if I knew for sure he'd win a Super Bowl.
You really would?
Well, if I knew for sure he'd win a Super Bowl yesterday. The facts are we know that only God knows who can win the Super Bowl and who won't, and we know how many other parts have to come together. My thoughts have always been, I'll have people around me that are as close to being competent, have Super Bowl type ideas that can get you to that. I'll have them and I listen, and I have listened all the time. But I don't want to create some fake point. At the end of the day, since I have to write the check, then I've always made the decision at the end of the day. Does that mean that I have made a decision in spite of what the people that I think are smart advise me to do? No, not at all. Jimmy and I have always been a subject of, well, who did this? Who made the decision? Who made that? Well, I had to agree to do it. I had to write the check. But I certainly listened to him. Jimmy Johnson.
You're talking about Jimmy Johnson that you replaced with Barry Switzer.
Yes.
Hold on just a second. Give me this. Every time I mention Switzer, I want to be careful here just in case you start challenging. Yeah, I thought, get back in your chair. Get back in your chair. But my real question was, and actually this does help my arm, by the way, would a football general manager have hired Barry Switzer? Wasn't that the worst mistake you've ever made?
Well, first of all, Switzer had the best finger punch of anybody that I've ever had in coaching.
I remember.
And he could put
I remember, yeah.
He could put it out there good.
You won't do it now again, right?
I promise I won't do it again.
I'm done with that.
But my college coach, the great Frank Broyles, told me one time, Jerry, I have recruited 2 genius IQs, and Jones, you're not one of them. But he said Barry Switzer and Jimmy Johnson are my 2 genius recruits. Yeah. The commissioner asked me one time to head a committee to come up with ways to coach owners how to hire coaches, because we had enjoyed success early. And I said, Commissioner Tagliabue, I need to be in the audience. I don't need to be chairing the committee because I've run out of teammates. I don't know where to go from here on hiring coaches. And those were the criteria.
The Jimmy Johnson hire was brilliant, and I will say that your professor or your coach, whoever told you that, was half right.
Well, okay.
I think what was the bigger mistake, hiring Barry Switzer though, or firing me from the radio broadcast?
Well, let me say this. It's kind of like some other things. I don't remember. Dale, who really gives a about that? What is that?
Nobody I know.
Is this of consequence?
Can we at least verify one
consequence?
thing for the Barry Horns of the world of the Dallas Morning News? Is it not true that I quit the radio broadcast the day before you fired me?
Well,
will you at least confirm that for me now?
Okay, well, let me say this, not straight on. The great Ron Chapman called me, who was actually technically your boss, and told me, I understand he's quitting. Nobody's quitting me. I'm going to fire him before he gets a chance to communicate with me at that particular time.
We've got more with Jerry right after this.